everyone, Kayla here, and this is What the Kinka Natural Hair channel. Today we are getting into what is the difference between these two ENBBA Naturals based gels. What is the difference, okay? So I have the heavy hold over here, and then I also have the medium hold over here. So we want to see, what they're doing. So what I've decided to do is to do like a more couple days stretched out wear test and split test at the same time, okay? And also, I guess I'm going to be talking about noise in the background for the next couple of videos, but we got Miss Pat outside cutting her grass. I've mentioned her before. And then we also have on the phone, my husband is talking to his mom and his brother, and they are FaceTiming with the baby. So she's making noise too. It's a lot going on, but hey, I don't live alone, and that is life. So on the matter of fact, before we go to the what's on what side, let's talk about overall whole head. Okay, so Abena, the owner of ENBBA Naturals, has been experimenting with different leave-ins underneath her gels because that is a move that she's making for all of her clients moving forward. So I happen to have on hand this Wash and Go moisturizer for curl mix. This is the heavy hold because they do have ingredients that differ depending on the levels of hold. And so I have this over my whole head, okay? And then on the left side of my head, I have the heavy hold gel, okay? This is my first time using the heavy hold. I have never used it before, okay? I don't expect there to be much of a difference between the wet hair, but I do still want to let you guys see it because this is a part of the journey. So left side, heavy hold, okay? And of course it is topped with Curl Embrace, the topper gel. And that's over my entire head, both sides. I of course had to top it with my topper. Girl, I'm not gonna play. And then I didn't use this particular bottle, but I'm holding it up because it looks better. It looks better. So this is the medium hold, and you guys did see me do medium hold. I didn't show application of product in this particular video. However, in my medium hold video, you can see me apply the product, and I literally apply the product exactly the same way. Only difference is that I use the Curl Mix moisturizer. That's literally the only difference, but everything else, application is exactly the same. So I will direct you over to the medium hold video, and I will also put it at the end of this video. So here we are at the wet portion. I don't really think there's much difference going on here so far. Let me put this in the back. Yeah. Cute baby noises in the background, y'all. Yeah. I will say that in my hands, I can't really tell you exactly what the difference is really clearly, but it did feel different. I did feel like perhaps the heavy hold was like a little bit more substantial in my hands as I was applying it. Now I wasn't on no Curl Embrace level, topper level. It wasn't as substantial as this, but it definitely did feel something. And then in general, I feel like both of these feel thinner than the topper. Like, you see what I'm saying? So this feels like really like thick, marshmallowy, gonna coat the hair, almost like a snot-like texture. And the snot is missing from these. I think that's what's different about those in general between them and the topper. But the difference between each other, yes, it did feel different in the hand, but I'm just not sure. Like, I wouldn't notice. Like, if I was blindfolded or something like that, I probably wouldn't know that there's a difference. It's just that I know because I was using the product. Before we move on to the next portion of the video, I do want to put in the necessary disclosure. You have to do this on YouTube, but people don't be doing it. I was given the heavy hold, and I was given this medium hold, the one that I'm using for aesthetics, but I actually styled my hair with one that I bought. And there's still product left in there. Like, girl, it is still kicking and hanging on. So I'll probably do the medium hold wash and go again just to empty that other product and actually start tapping into the new and fresh one. I'm not sure if the camera is going to pick it up, but I noticed an immediate difference between these the second I came from under the dryer yesterday. So on the medium hold side, it already, like how it's hanging like this today, it was already doing this yesterday, fresh from under the dryer. There's definitely a cast on my hair for sure, but it is extremely soft of a cast. Now on the left side, it was definitely not all down here hanging like this. It definitely needed for me to sleep on it and tie it up for it to come back down like this. It definitely was more like frozen in time. The cast is definitely stronger over here for sure. So I was actually amazed because I really didn't think there was going to be that much of a difference given how it looked when it was wet. But yes, dry, very much a difference in the level of cast on the two of these. So I'm interested to see once we're like several days in, what is the real difference going to be, because there's already a difference at day one. Okay, so I started to notice a visual difference on day 3. Today is day 4. Let me tell you what I'm noticing. First of all, you could kind of see it where this is wanting to shrink up just a little bit, whereas this is still kind of being held down. And then let me let you get a view of it. What I am noticing is that this up close is kind of like the blurry version of this. Let me get a little closer so you can see. So you see how the right side is like softening a whole lot more, and you can see it softening where this is not on that same level of softening. Also, I noticed that this hair is kind of held down a little bit more, like pulled down. See? Like almost kind of like if it wanted to be kind of straightish, kind of. Yeah. Okay. So here's the deal. First of all, I think that some of this is not going to matter depending on your situation and depending on how your hair is. Okay. Let me get into that. Now, I have high density hair. Okay. So being that I have high density hair, either one of these looks pretty good, right? The heavy hold one does not like lay my hair slick flat. Nothing can lay my hair flat like y'all. I have really, like when I say my hair is big, my hair is big, okay? So it's gonna look like this. I'm still gonna have volume even with the heavy hold. Whereas this, I can tell that if someone has hair that's perhaps less dense, then I think that this product would really lay their hair down a little too much, to the point where it may look how they would not want it to look. Okay, this might be too much. But if you also have high density hair like me, it doesn't matter. Either one is gonna look fine and no one's gonna know the difference. The second thing that I think would make this not matter is that it took 3 days for there to be a visual difference between the left and the right. If you wash your hair frequently, and I know some of you do, some of you guys are day 3, day 4 washers, it's really not going to matter which one of these you use because you're not really trying to go for that extra crazy longevity. Now, if you're someone who's trying to get that 7-day and 10-day and 11-day or whatever, you're trying to go crazy with the wash and go, then you want to go for this one. Okay? But for me, I just get my little 1 week or less and I wash my hair. So I think for my personal situation, again, high density, wash my hair once a week, I could use either one of these and it's not really going to matter much for me, right? Now, this is not my only ENBBA Naturals video. I have others, girl, okay? I'm going to link 2 ENBBA Naturals related videos over here. Check the description box for a discount code if you are a first-time purchaser. And I will talk to you in the next one.